So we go from the world's most populated area to little old Fremantle.
Boys, I was in Freo a couple of weeks ago and I was hanging out at Gage Road's Freo.
Do you know what? Just quickly, do you know what I've seen at Fremantle? A lot of street kabaddi over the journey. Lots of street kabaddi.
What does that mean?
After dark.
Oh, Sato Metros.
Yeah, one person jumps someone, next one just beats the fuck out of him.
Yeah, that's right, boys. I was at Gage Road's Freo a couple of weeks ago and we're sitting on the water's edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
it was the early arvo.
Oh.
The sun was starting to peak.
Sunday?
Oh, no, it wasn't Sunday.
Yeah.
And then
What day was it?
and then I can't remember. Anyway,
Oh, nice.
and the sun was starting to set, and I was like, "Whoa, jeez!" And I was like sitting with my mates, and I was like, "Jeez, it's getting a bit cold down here,
Ooh.
right?" And he was like, "Yeah, the doctor's in,"
Oh, the doc.
and I was like, "Yeah," and then he was like,
Have you never heard of that?
"The doctor's in," and I was like, "What are you talking
Apple a
about?"
day, brother.
I was like. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm just trying to have a beer and with my mates. Why are you talking about doctors and shit? And he was like, the Freo Doctor's in. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? And he was like, you don't know about the Freo Doctor? Do you boys know about the Freo Doctor?
I feel like we've
Yeah.
talked about it on the podcast.
How do you not know about the Freo Doctor?
I only recently found out about what the
Oh.
Freo Doctor is.
We have, I'm sure that it has been mentioned, if not into microphones. Like, you're 22, you surely.
I just never got taught.
So did your mate explain it?
He explained it. He gave me a real brief explanation, but I went to my
When?
good friend at ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
And I got the anatomical breakdown of why we call it
Okay.
the Freo Doctor.
The fourth member of the MacFat.
Any guesses, boys?
I can't wait till we get a fourth chair. that
Yeah.
little robot guy, and he can fact check
Chat,
us.
go.
He will be flat out.
Do you boys know why it's called the Freo Doctor?
No, that's a good point. But a lot of the stuff that we say in Australia doesn't make sense. Like,
Do you want me to tell you? You cheeky buggers?
yeah. Do you want to have a punt? Have a guess.
I don't know exactly why it's called the Doctor, but it has to do with like it's really hot, and then when the like sea breeze comes in, it's
Yeah.
nice. It's
Yeah.
like the Doctor's curing.
It's a cold front that comes across in the afternoon.
Yeah. So,
I don't know anything else.
oh no, I've closed my notes.
Oh no,
Oh,
the
no.
doctor.
Oh, the doctor.
Doctor.
So the Freo Doctor is the nickname for the strong afternoon and sea breeze that blows into Perth and Fremantle in WA, usually during the summer months.
Correct.
The name comes from its healing effect, which makes the scorching hot days much more bearable.
Wow.
That's why it's called the Freo Doctor.
That's good. I didn't know that. Like, I thought that doesn't make a great deal of sense to me. It's not got healing properties, does it?
Yeah, but
but it's really hot.
it's 45 degrees, sweltering heat, and you get a beautiful sea breeze around 3 p.m. and you're like, no matter where you are, sometimes I'm like near the hills and I'll feel the doctor.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
The doctor is strong, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Like, I remember like we used to be like at primary school and you used to feel the sea breeze come in after lunch.
Yeah, like it happens. Like 100%.
We also had aircon.
It's 100%. It's 100% a thing. I get it really strong where I am. I'm not super far away from the coast.
But
Like,
like,
I'm
still
I
far.
can't see the coast from where I am. But
I
yeah,
think it's also annoying like,
It's like a
in
20-minute
summer.
drive.
If you're like, there were a few times where I was like, oh, after work, it's summer, the days are getting longer, it's a hot day, it's still sunny, let's head down to the beach.
but it's windy as
So
shit.
you're like, it's been so hot, I'm driving down, and you get out of your car and you're like, why is it so cold? I'm not going in the water.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Yeah, this one lady at my work who sits behind me, she says, like, she only goes to the beach in the AMs
Yeah,
for
most
that
people do
reason.
that.
And I was like, what?
Dad was
I
strong.
like to go early hour.
Dad was strong on that when we were kids. We never went to the beach. If it hit lunch, mate, it was over.
Go home.
Dad's so specific about these sorts of things, and he hates the wind. Like, the only thing he likes about wind is throwing on a wind sheet. Like,
Yeah.
That is literally it. Like,
when
he
breaking
hates
it.
Yeah, breaking the wind. Yeah, but because like she like says she like wakes up like early, like 8 a.m. to go to the beach in summer, and I'm like, it's not even that hot yet. Like it gets real hot around 1 p.m.
But it's quite still down there, and it's not super hot.
Yeah, but then
If you go in the afternoon, you're facing the elements because it's really hot and really
your
fucking
feet
windy.
hurt.
you're getting sunburnt. It's
Yeah.
good times.
That's what I love it.
But the Freo Doctor, I was so surprised that I never heard about it in the 21 years I've been alive.
Not many people are aware when they live over east because they don't get it over there. But over here, obviously, because we have Fremantle, it's a big thing. It's often really, really well spoken about on the cricket as well when they play like Test cricket in Perth
Yeah.
because the afternoon session is vastly different to the morning because all of a sudden there's this howling breeze that arrives.
That's
And I
what's
was
going
like,
everywhere.
what the fuck's happening? It's like, oh, this happens every day.
There you go. So let us know if you knew about the Freo Doctor.